All right, guys, welcome back to More Ignorance in Basketball. Now let's just talk about it. Okay, the Frank Kaminsky minutes are insane. Frank Kaminsky has evolved into something that I don't even know what to call it. Perfection, I think, is fair. I think he's probably, no, he is the greatest athlete of all time. And yes, I didn't know you could accomplish that in like 4 games, but he found a way to do it. He's been in the zone. Usually, sometimes you'll see somebody in the zone for a quarter, maybe even a full game, like Kobe drops 81. Frank's been in the zone for like 5 games now. And it's insane to watch. We may or may not have watched it on Discord tonight. And we have a bond now because we saw history live together. And it was magical. Frank Kaminsky, he played a perfect game of basketball. He was making every right decision. The one foul that they called him on was actually a fucking offensive foul on CJ McCollum, the substitute teacher himself. He was doing everything right. As soon as he got doubled, he passed it out, and they made it every single time. It's like he has powers. He can create assists. He's not just only putting you in the right position or finding you in the right position, but his basketball acumen, his basketball powers are so strong that him just giving you the ball, you'll make it. That's how good he is. He's on some like ultra instinct shit. I don't know what he did to do it. I don't know what he did to get to this skill level. His off-season workout should be sold for pay-per-view because the transformation that he's accomplished is unprecedented. And some of you are going to have to look up what that word means. And, that's what I'm all about. We're all about growth here. Just like Frank grew into a complete player. Now, some of you probably want me to talk about the game. Who gives a shit? Frank Kaminsky is the greatest athlete of all time. That's what we need to talk about. Who saw this coming? Let's look at his stats because this is right after the game. Let me find them. Frank Kaminsky, 31 minutes, 12 of 18. That's 67% from the field if you didn't know. 2 of 5 from 3, 40%. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. That's 100%. I'm trying to help you guys out. 7 boards, 31 points. And his plus or minus was 16. Higher than anybody on the court. Higher than Mikhail. Higher than Chris Paul. Higher than Devin Booker. And again, this is not just one game. He's dropping 16 the first game, 17, now 31. What's next? I'm almost afraid. We're seeing, is a miracle too strong? I don't know what you want to call it, but the fact that it's happening is muy bien. That's all I can say. Now, I've been pushing. I don't know about pushing. I've been suggesting Frank Kaminsky starting at the 4 for a little bit now, the past couple videos. How do you guys feel about it now? Jay Crowder wasn't bad. What did he have? He had 12 points. Solid. But you're not Frank Kaminsky, though. Pretty solid. 50% from 3, 55% from the field. That's fantastic. But you're not Frank Kaminsky, though. Because nobody is. There's only one Frank, and he is the greatest athlete of all time. Let alone basketball player, let alone son. Athlete. He is the greatest athlete of all time. All right, but Frank Kaminsky news aside, let's talk about the game. Because, as we all know, the last time the Suns played the Trailblazers didn't go too great for them. I was excited to see how they were going to handle this game, and they played pretty well, even from the jump. The Suns can get off to a rocky start sometimes, but I think they played solid throughout. I didn't see anything crazy. They didn't really have to lock anybody down. I think the Trailblazers played last night, and it showed. They missed a lot of threes. I do think the Suns guarded the three-point line a little bit better than they have been, but I don't think that's why. They just couldn't buy a basket. I think they were a little tired, and, some things were short. Damian Lillard's just been struggling. I don't know why, because I don't care, because he is the enemy. So that was cool to see. Didn't have to worry about him as much. Pretty much everybody played well. We'll go over the stats in a bit. I think JaVale struggled. He got into foul trouble early, just making some bonehead-ass plays, just doing stuff where we're just like, why are you doing this? Nobody asked you. Nobody wanted you to do any of this, and you just keep doing it. I don't understand it. And then Nader, in the Discord, we just don't understand the Nader minutes. I'm not a big fan of him. I think he had, what, 3 fouls in 5 minutes? That should tell you something. This is my thought on why Nader's getting so many minutes. It's two things. Either Nader has Monty's kids held hostage, or Monty just loves his hustle because he does try hard. He can definitely make things uncomfortable for whoever he's guarding, and he's going to drive in. So he brings you something different. I just don't love what it is, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't be mad at some Chandler minutes, some Alfred minutes. I mean, let's be real. He started for the Knicks last season. They made the playoffs for the first time in I don't even know how long. I know most people wanted DeRozan over him, but he was part of that. So I don't see why he's not getting any minutes and fucking Nader is. I'm just like, well, why though? Because I feel like Alfred does everything Nader does but better except for shoot. And it's not like Nader's really lighting it up from three, you know? Even Ish, we know this. He needs these minutes. He really needs these minutes. So that'd be great. But it's probably not going to happen because I'm not the coach yet. But I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. But that's enough of that. Let's get into the stats because I haven't looked at them yet. So Mikal, 40% from the field, 4 of 10. You know, not the best. 1 of 3 from 3, not the best. But he was plus 11. Mikal will always do things that you'll need to win. If it's rebounds, steals, just crucial stops, he's just that guy. And again, I will never be mad at him. I don't care what he does. I will always take his side. That is not true. Jay Crowder played really well today. 5 of 9 from the field. 50% from 3, 2 of 4. 5 boards, 2 assists. He had 3 steals. Pretty fucking good. Now let's look at McGee. Let's see what the numbers say. So played 16 minutes, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Frank was 5 of 5, just putting that out there. It's not a competition, but it is a competition. He had 8 boards, not bad, and he had 14 points. Like, 14 and 8 is pretty good for a fucking center coming off the bench in 16 minutes. Like, that's actually really good. I just feel like sometimes he does too much. Like, Frank was very under control. He was making great reads. He was never, like, rushed, but he wasn't slow. I feel like if JaVale could start doing stuff like that, where he could just kind of slow it down a little bit or just focus more on his timing of things instead of just rushing everything, he'd be a lot better. But he's a veteran, so I don't see him making any huge changes in the near future. But hey, who knows? Devin, let's see how Devin, yikes, not your best game. 5 of 15, 33%, I did the math. 2 of 6 from 3, another 33%, I did the math. 8 boards, 4 turnovers, yikes, and 12 points. Damn, is this Devin's worst game? First ball, 9 of 16 from the field, pretty damn good. 56%, 1 of 3 from 3. Dude, what is up with the... Okay, well, I guess he only missed 1. 2 of 3 from the free throw line, but 66%? Get it together. And I'm rounding down because you need to be making fucking more than that. What's wrong with you? He had 21 points. How many assists? Yeah, he had 21 and 7. It's pretty fucking good. 4 boards. Frank Kaminsky is next, but we're going to save him for last because he is perfect in every single way. And I know I already read his stats, but I'm doing it again because, come on. This is actual history and not something you read in a textbook that'll put you to sleep. I mean the kind of history that matters and the kind of history that will actually change the country and the world. Cameron Payne, 4 of 8 from the field. That's 50%. I did the math. Why was everybody 1 of 3 from 3 today? Sorry, guys, I got scared. I saw a lot of zeros on the stat sheet, but that was just because you didn't get to the free throw line, which, like, why aren't you? You know, you're quick as shit. Get to the free throw line. But he had 9 points. He had a block, which is muy bien last time I checked. 1 assist and 1 rebound. Next, we got Cameron Johnson. 2 of 6 from the field. 2 of 4 from 3. He had 6 points. 2 steals. Not bad. He had a block. And he had 2 boards. Now, let's look at Nader's minutes because we've been shitting on him all day. But let's see what the numbers say, okay? He had shot 100% from the field. Can't get better than that last time I checked. It can't get better than that. He had 2 boards. He had an assist. He had a block. 3 turnovers. Fuck. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. He didn't have any turnovers. My bad. And 4 points. So, there you go. Not bad. It's not bad. I feel like the Nader hate today was unwarranted. Every other day, that's fair. I get it. But today, I feel like he played well. You guys let me know what you think. All right, now let's get into Frank's numbers because they're actually insane. 12 of 18 from the field, efficient as hell, 67%. What people are shooting from the free throw line, he's shooting from the field. Let's just put that into consideration. 40% from 3, 100% from the free throw line. Like I said, this man had 31 points. Okay, 1 block, 3 assists, and 7 boards in 31 minutes. And he had 1 turnover. 1. This man hit Ultra Instinct mode. This is insane. And I just want to give Frank his flowers. I want to give him his props. And obviously he gets the game ball. He was amazing today. He played a perfect game of basketball as far as I'm concerned. He didn't make any mistakes. And you guys know I look for mistakes. The man played excellent. If you have not already, go back and watch his highlights. I'm going to put them in the link for this video because he deserves it. He deserves it. So that's it. I'm going to stop talking. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.